Hey guys, I noticed in the last couple episodes that you really enjoy sovereign citizens. I also think that they're very intriguing and interesting. So I wanted to read something to you. I had a comment a couple videos ago. Somebody was asking how did this even start? Where do sovereign citizens even come from? And I thought this was interesting. So it says the sovereign citizen movement evolved from ideas originally pioneered by two older anti-government movements. There was the tax protest movement and the Posse Comitatus movement, which began in the late 1960s. So it sounds like maybe not a specific person, but a whole movement is what started that. And the tax protest, the tax movement, really what that is people who believe that you don't need to be paying taxes. And so the whole concept of sovereign citizens evolved from that. And that's what we see today is just an evolution of different concepts. So check out this video and let me know what you guys think in the comments below.
Did you dismiss this matter immediately?
To the rules here in the court. Let me explain to you the rules of the court, sir.
I do not care to take part in fraud. Not at all.
Can be found in contempt if you continue to interrupt me. We'll proceed with trial with you in abstention, sir, and we're going to find you in contempt. What I'm going to do is give you...
That's the record. The court is coercion to do.
You're interrupting the proceedings of the court, sir, and it is direct contempt. It is direct contempt, and we're going to take you into custody, sir. We will give you a hearing, and we'll have the hearing. We will find counsel for you.
Don't touch me. 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 I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Touch me. Don't touch me. I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Get on the Get on the ground! Get down! I got it.
Proceeding was in error on my behalf. I take full blame for my actions.
The court believes the conduct of Mr. Matthews severely threatened the integrity of the court and its proceedings, and such that immediate action was necessary.
Are you contempt, Mr. Chatelgate? No, I'm not. Don't be quiet right now. I will have you arrested.
Stormy.
You are in contempt, Mr. Chatelgate?
No, I'm not.
Don't be quiet right now. I will have you arrested.
You are in contempt of law, Stormy. You're in contempt of law. I'm standing for my
Officer
country's
Hines,
constitution, my
take
country's
Mr.
people.
Chatelgate into custody, please.
And I'm not keeping hands off me, Clint.
Do we understand?
Keep your hands off of me. Keep your hands off of me. Keep your hands off of me. Clinton Hines, you are guilty of conducting a military crime of foreign war.
I'm an officer of justice. What are we doing? Back off.
Leave me alone, Clinton.
This man
Leave me alone.
deserved
Clinton.
this. Leave me unlawful, unconstitutional.
He hasn't done any wrong.
So I'm gonna get hurt. Why has no one been able to tell him what wrongs he's done?
Doing me harm.
Why has no one been able to tell him what wrongs he's done?
Back off! Are you getting in it?
I'm backing off. Respect me.
When I comply, it will not be because contract is established.
Your Honor, can I ask a question without getting contempt for it?
What is your question, sir?
My question is what did Ernie do wrong? What did he do wrong?
He's not following the procedure and
The court has no jurisdiction.
What are the procedures to follow? The Constitution.
The court has no jurisdiction. This court has never answered for one thing. Okay.
At the very least, the common rules of being civil in a civil society.
Can we hold that officer as standstill
Remove my
right now?
materials. All these people
Hey,
here.
no, you don't.
Listen, all these people remove my materials. Get my hat, my coat.
Get out of the vehicle! Get out now! Red Chevy pickup with ladders on top. Not yet. I believe he's looking for a safe place to pull over. C-21, we're approaching Broad, 18 miles an hour. At the stoplight.
Well, I'm being pulled over. Got a Tennessee Highway Patrol behind me.
Hey, get out! Get out of the vehicle! Get out now! Get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now! Get out of the vehicle now.
Emergency. Why are you jerking on me? What's the problem?
You have any weapons on you?
What's the problem?
Put that cell phone down. Why are you doing this? Put your hands on your back.
What's the emergency? What crime have I committed?
You didn't stop.
I was trying to find a safe place to pull off, brother.
You didn't stop. You passed up plenty. You're under arrest.
You have a warrant for my arrest?
You're under arrest.
For what?
For not stopping.
Go that way.
Go
that way.
Don't be pushing on me.
Go this way.
Why are you assaulting me? Get your hands off of me.
Sir, move out the
I do
way.
not consent with this bullshit anyhow. Don't be pushing me around. Before I cross this bar, I waive no rights and I retain all my rights.
Do you
I don't have an attorney. I have no need for one. When did you come to determination I was driving?
When I got behind you and you're behind the wheel of the vehicle.
I think that's been answered, sir. You can ask your next question.
Do you know the difference between driving and traveling?
I'm going to object to that question because it's irrelevant under the state law.
That's completely irrelevant.
I'll sustain the objection. You may ask your next question.
Who is the victim in this situation?
I'm going to object to the relevance of that.
Sustain. That is not relevant. You may ask your next question, sir.
I ain't playing y'all's game no more. Go ahead, do what you're doing.
I find that there's probable cause to believe that all these crimes were committed, and they were committed by this defendant here in this county. And I will bind these cases over to the grand jury.
Mr. Matson, you raise your right hand, please. So we are on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Robert Joseph Matson.
Judge, I think the court's making a big mistake here.
Mr. Matson, we had discussed these issues, and ultimately you pled guilty of your own choice. And so I'm going to sentence you on that charge today.
I don't feel that I've had a fair chance. I have not relinquished any sovereign immunities that I have with the courts ever since I even started with the court, because the court, the only one I've ever taken an oath to is God Almighty, who's some lawgiver, one creator, one judge. That's God Almighty. That's who I recognize.
All right, the recommendation from your probation officer is that you serve 1 year of probation. I think under normal circumstances, that would be an adequate recommendation with, he's gone. If we don't have any contact from Mr. Madison by the end of the day to finish this sentencing, I'm going to issue a bench warrant for his arrest, and we will finish the sentencing from the Lenawee County Jail.
2 hours later, Matson logs back into the virtual courtroom, and the judge picks up where he left off with a couple of requests of Matson.
Mr. Matson, we are in a court proceeding right now, and so I'm going to ask you not to eat anything and to remove your hood. Ultimately, Mr. Matson, I'm going to give you a chance at probation, which includes restrictions on alcoholic beverages and substance use. If you choose not to comply, then I am going to be imposing jail time. And I'll just tell you now, it'll be a short leash, because it will be the sentence of the court that you serve a period of probation for 1 year. Do you understand that, Mr. Matson?
Yes, I do.
Hey, what'd you guys think about that video? Make sure you comment down below. I love reading your comments. Tell me what interests you, what kind of questions should we be talking about in the show. If you know any sovereign citizens, if you are a sovereign citizen and you'd love to come on, man, I'd love to talk to you, really get your take of why this movement is what it is. And if there's anything, guys, that we could do to pull your interest more to this show, definitely let us know. And I hope that I run into one of these sovereign citizens one day soon so I can get a good recording. I think that that would be some gold right there. Every time I run into them, it's always very interesting, and it's 2 to 3 hour conversations I get stuck having. So each one, I think there's different cults of them too, different levels of cults, some that are more extreme than others. But let me know what you guys think, and as always, stay vigilant and stay alive. Until next time.